What's going on? What's up guys? I'm here, Flushing. You know where this is at. Come on, every New York City pilot knows where Flushing is. I don't even have to say where I'm at. But today we're gonna be flying something. We're gonna be flying the Nazgul again with the broken Hero9, but more importantly, DJI FPV. That's right, DJI FPV. Going to see my initial thoughts. Let's see what this does. All right, so before I fly the DJI FPV drone that I have here, I'm gonna go ahead and rip some packs with my 6S Nazgul just so I can get some fresh comparisons. So I'm gonna fly with this first, and then I'll transition over to the FPV. The rates that I have installed on the DJI or tuned on the DJI FPV is the ones that original Dobo recommended, Ken. So I'm gonna use his rates, and as well as I'm flying with the arms. I know these add about 40 grams of weight, but I decided to add them to give it more of a stronger protection. And let's see how the flight goes. All right guys, so the video footage that I'm capturing, I don't think is the most impressive because the park is absolutely crowded with cars and people, and the airfield is absolutely slammed with quads. I mean, they even have like the racing stuff set up, and there's people racing their little whoops. So, you know, I definitely don't want to have a head-on collision with the DJI FPV firsthand on the first flight. But we're gonna try to make the best out of it. And wind is picking up. If you haven't heard it in the microphone already, wind is definitely picking up. Let's look at UAV forecast and see what it says. Oh, not bad, 19-mile-per-hour winds. It just feels stronger though. But let's see what we can do out here. Also guys, let me mention that I am shooting 4K 60 frames a second on both the Hero9 and the DJI FPV. Both footage is going to be 4K 60 frames a second. No variable or ND filter installed. The shutter is automatic. White balance is going to be locked at 5500. The Hero9 is shooting on a flat profile. I forgot to change that. But the DJI drone is going to shoot in a natural color profile. And those are my video settings for this video. All right, the maiden flight of the DJI FPV drone Let's go!
Not the case, that's why we just want to practice now. We got a lot of nice little features. And then it's got
so I'm in Flushing Meadow, Queens, and can't take off until I plug into the authorization app and request authorization in Flushing Meadows. DJI FPV for you. So right now, guys, I'm still here at the park. I literally updated the firmware before leaving my house, and I guess there's another firmware between then and now. I cannot get DJI authorization because I don't have the latest firmware. So believe it or not, my drone, my DJI FPV quad, is making me update the firmware here in the park with super slow 5G. I don't even think this is 5G. It's probably 3G or edge speed right now before I can fly in acro. It won't let me go into acro without doing this. This is one of the problems with DJI FPV. This is why you gotta love this little baby right here. Alright guys, so this concludes my video today. Pardon the hair, those goggle straps. I don't have that Billy Kyle hair, so you know, it doesn't really fold back like normal or naturally. You know, Billy doesn't use hair gel, none of that stuff he says. I do. but I guess I have that nappy here. So I flew the drone initially, you know, not quite impressed, just like everybody else who flies these things coming from the FPV world. It is a bit jittery. It's not as powerful, or it doesn't have that thrust like a 6S quad, like I'm used to on a 5-inch, etc. Even my Bumblebee, I feel, has more thrust than this DJI FPV, but that is okay. And the reason why I say it's okay is because this drone for me is not a freestyle drone. It's not a drone to do flips and rolls. It's not a drone to go through you know, gaps like through a garage and stuff. I'm not doing freestyle with this drone. This is simply my cinematic long-range FPV quad with all the smart, intelligent features enabled that it has. Right? If you feel yourself like you're stuck in a pinch, hit that pause button and you're right back into GPS normal mode. So that is the reason why I purchased this drone. You know, I think any new FPV pilot who's just joined this journey should definitely try to, you know, start to improve their skills on this drone, but definitely upgrade to a full FPV drone, a full carbon fiber, you know, custom made FPV drone, because you're gonna really appreciate the power that one of those quads have. But that's pretty much it. This might be my last video. I'm gonna be heading to Dominican Republic in a few days, and that's another reason why I purchased this drone, the FPV quad, is to take it with me. Smart batteries, you know, can't beat that. I don't want to take that big LiPo charger and all those LiPo batteries. Today was windy, and I am getting about 8 minutes of battery life on that FPV quad, so not too bad. Not the full 20 minutes, of course, but overall pretty good. I didn't really get any dynamic shots. The park is just way too insane today. But that's pretty much it, guys. Nothing much more to share. I am going to go to the Dominican Republic, I just said a few seconds ago. So I hope that I'm able to get some epic shots there. And I'll talk to you guys when I get back. Peace.